that. I took a lot of time off having my child
Right.
and help, with Gib and us co-parenting together and going through that whole thing with him and, just back and forth with it. So now I'm to the point where I have my new deal. We're about to release the album, and the single is released right now. It's called You,
Yes.
and it's featuring French Montana and my girl Remy. So, yeah.
How was that connecting with them?
Amazing, because really I wanted Remy on something. I didn't care what it was.
Right.
I sent her one, and I actually sent French the same one, and they were like, yeah.
The same track before? Another
Yeah.
track?
Uh-huh. It was like, yeah.
Not so much?
I was like, okay, scrap it. I'm done. I'm not even putting it on the album. So then I went in the studio with Harmony, which he did Enough and No Love for me. That's featuring Lil Wayne. And they was like, this the one. Yeah, let's go for it. And she killed it right off top. I was in the car like, oh my God, why did she go so hard? Like, it's crazy. And then Frenchie did because he's speaking for the fellas, but and pause for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we talking over here.
All right, well, you know what? Since we already bigging up this song, might as well go ahead and jump into it.
Let's
all right,
do it.
It's the first one off of the new the new album, 1111.
Yes.
Go ahead and introduce.
This is me and my boy French, and already my BFF Remy Martin, and she can't call Remy Ma, and it's called You right now.
Serious Sex of the Heat. Yeah, I like that. That's gonna be an anthem. Wait a minute, let's start over.
Okay.
Serious XM, the heat of the morning. It's me, Deja Vu. Listen, we just played the one with Keyshia and Remy and French. That's gonna be the anthem right there.
Yes.
You effed me for the wrong time last time. We got time for this no more.
No.
That's gonna be it for all the chicks who are like, listen.
I'm willing to sacrifice not even getting none because I just don't have time for it. Like I'm not trying to. You messy.
No, I'm serious.
No.
But no, I did that before.
How long?
I went 5 and a mess up. 5 years. I went like 5 years.
You went 5 years? Jesus.
No, but see, you know what? Because
5 years?
Yes, it wasn't intentional. It started as a bet with me and one of my DJ friends, and then I was like, all right, keep going, and then I was getting my life right spiritually, and my aunt was like, how you gonna be having sex and you supposed to be a Christian?
This is
and I
true.
was like, okay, well, let me see if I can do this.
Because you know what I had to remember too, right before I got married, I was talking to God a lot, and I was just like, God, send me somebody, that is gonna be for me, a husband, because I don't want to live like that. In your eyesight. I want to do right by you, and I want to live right by you, and I want somebody to do that with. But then I was able to do that for me.
Right.
And, you got to be careful what you ask for, because I got my husband, but then at the same time, I was like, if he cheating every 5 seconds, it's like,
Listen, I get it.
Is this really the one you sent for me, Lord?
Right. Then you have to go back and look at the times. All right, well, God, did I really, was he the one? Or did I just not hear you right?
I understand what you're saying by that. Yeah. Yeah.
But so, has that helped you stay in the zone more? Because I know when I didn't have that, I could cancel dudes real quick, be like, okay, no, I'm not interested right now. And then it's helped me with my career when I was doing that.
Yeah, well, I relived that moment during prayer, and I was just like, I've been praying a lot about it. I was just feeling like, Lord, because for a second I stopped drinking, and, I was just like, Lord, just like no sex, it's just like everything at the same time, and then I'm just focusing on my child, and then I'm not having a life. Like, I got a song on the album called Born. And it was really reflective on my life. Like, I love this song. Like, it's about, just my life being boring. And guys be like, they want to kick it, especially the young dudes. They want to get out there. They want to do, So it's just a bad deal.
No, but there's hope for the future.
Right.
And we got to come back and talk about what you and Daniel and what y'all are doing and everything right now, too. But anyway, since we're talking about Jesus and all that, might as well get some heaven sent. Let's get some heaven sent going on. Let's throw back action. Keyshia Cole on Serious XM The Heat.
Ew.
All right, here we go. It's Serious XM, the heat of the morning with me, Deja Vu. You know my girl Keyshia Cole's been in here talking. We getting all spiritual, talking about abstaining and all that stuff. But when you...
All right, just got y'all. Get us some water, Lord.
Somebody, Lord. Hold on.
Get us some water, Lord.
Sip of this coffee real quick, okay? Look, because you said you stopped drinking, girl. I don't drink anymore either.
No. Hold on. I stopped drinking.
For a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I can't do it all, Lord. No. I gotta get stuck because it's just like, come on. I'm focused. I'm a little more focused, even though, like, at first I really wasn't trying to be absent. I didn't go for not, like, having sex at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was seeing, casually, somebody here and there, and but it just wasn't happening. It just didn't, and I'm not, gonna force anything with anyone. So it was just like, it's not happening, it's not going down just naturally in life. Why am I even thinking about it? Maybe I need to just focus on what I need to focus on. And it's been working. I've been coming up with great songs. I've been thinking a lot. I just spend time with myself, my baby.
That's
and
excellent.
Not hanging out. If I'm working, I'm working. My baby understands that. But other than that, nah.
So who do you keep in your circle? Do you have like tight girlfriends? Or
Have
to, when you were cleansing, did you have to eliminate some stuff too? Some people in your life too?
No, I didn't have to eliminate anybody, but at the same time, sometimes I do need a break, from just everybody. If it's not my son, sometimes, some days, I just want to be alone with my child, or, his father comes and spends time with DJ, so that's a beautiful thing. He's been helping out, like, a lot. Like,
How
he's
is
a great
it with
father.
the co-parenting?
He's a great father, I wouldn't ask for anybody else to have a child with pertaining to fatherhood. He's been there.
That's good, because girl, you see these stories and you hear these things, and that's just
But the things are not taken personal.
Right.
The things has nothing to do with my child.
Right.
I mean, I try to just do right, just in case, like, my baby has to, look at. I don't know what's gonna happen in his world when he grows up and punching the internet and things, and that. So that made me change a lot of my ways too. So, and yeah.
So we're hearing that you're going to be on Love and Hip Hop, LA?
No.
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 Where did that come from?
It came from a lot of things. I mean, Mona reached out, but it's no bad blood. It's just
not the thing for you.
It's not happening.
Would you do reality TV again? Because for
Of
real,
course.
before BET came up with these new scripted shows, you were carrying a whole lot of that stuff over there. Like, for real,
Yes.
you had the whole thing going.
Yeah. Well, in a way to stay in touch with my fans and for them to understand, because they were a part of my journey from before. I don't want to get big-headed. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. I can't show my fans this and that. I'm not, like that. I mean, I've always been real with my fans. I've always been real. They've been able to watch me and see my journey, my transition from this to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still there for that. It's just a certain way that, because of the brand that I've built, I have to work hard to try to, maintain that. And I've made certain decisions that I shouldn't have made in love and things like that, but I hope they don't fault me for that. Everybody's human.
Listen, we all got those stories.
Yeah.
So please.
Like, come on, yeah. So
like, for real.
It's a blessing. I definitely will. I've been actually filming things on my own. So I got me meeting my father, my mom there and everything.
Yes, we gotta talk about that in a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold that story for a second. All right, but I gotta get to some music. What are you feeling right now? What that's not Keyshia Cole, but anything else that you want to hear, that when you hear it, you're like, yo, that's my ish. What are you turning up to? She's moving. You feeling
I'm thinking like a Drake and Rihanna, like a, like
a little work or something?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, let's make it happen. Put in a little work right now. It's Serious Sex in the Heat with my girl Keyshia Cole. That's where you're getting your little...
Groove on, okay.
All right, here we go. It's Serious X in the Heat. You know what we do, and I told you Keyshia Cole was stopping by. I told you she's got that banger with Remy and French, and we're talking about the journey. We're talking about the music, and you mentioned something earlier about having met your biological father.
Right.
Talk to us about that, because I heard that you were on the stage actually in New York when you got the news about this. Was this true?
Well,
this is something that we read. We've been
everything is just not true. It's just,
Oh, I heard Keyshia is doing such and such.
That is crazy that people believe everything they see on the internet.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. It's cool though. It's cool. Mm-hmm. It's cool. No, but before that I did meet him.
Okay.
But we had taken, like the blood test before my show in New York. And I got on stage and I was like, we just took the test. I haven't gotten the results back, but I definitely feel like that's my father. Mm-hmm. Like, I met him and it was just, as soon as I seen him, I just felt like, I was like, gosh, Lee, this guy is like me.
Right.
He looked like me. I was just like, how does this happen? you know.
Did you have any qualms about meeting him when you talked to him? Were you feeling kind of like initially when you first started the process?
No. No. I actually, the first moment that I saw him walk in, he really didn't like come straight over to me. Mm-hmm. Like he walked around. He like got a little swag to him too. You know, he had his little diamonds on and everything. It just pointed all out. You know, like like his thing was I don't want you thinking that I'm coming in your life or whatever for a specific reason. I just want you to know that I'm coming because I've been thinking about this. Mm-hmm. This is something that's been on my mind, and finally I know somebody that actually knows you. And so I just wanted to reach out, you know. So I was like, let's do it. It's not like, don't feel nervous. He seemed like he was nervous, and he didn't know what to think. He didn't know what I was gonna think and things like that. But I was like, man, I've always had respect for my mother. No matter how bad she did, no matter how good she did, I've always felt the same way. That's my mother. That's my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of respect, you know, potentially being my father, I'm gonna have that respect for you regardless of what you've done or if you knew or you didn't know. I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. I'm just coming to the situation, so I know that for sure that God has been there my whole entire journey, and I've never had nothing bad happen to me. I've had God's been there for me. Look at me, like I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? He did it for a reason. I'm here now.
Excellent. So are y'all keeping the relationship going? Of
course.
Does your son, you know, get the chance to explore and meet his grandfather?
Yes. I took him to his gym. He has a huge gym. Mm-hmm. It's really it's the weirdest thing. It's just to see him, you know, in his element and me in my element. Mm-hmm. You know, he came to the studio one time. It's just, you know.
It's a blessing for the reconnection.
God does things at a certain time.
Absolutely.
11:11. Spiritually aligned with your destiny.
All right, we got to get spiritually aligned. Hold on, let me get my Bible out for a second. No, but you know what? I like it. It seems like you seem more at peace. And I don't know if it's just, I don't know if you just relax now or whatever.
No, like you're... In love, no. You know, in love, I'm not at peace.
But I mean, overall, though.
But in my personal, Keyshia Cole, my personal life, regardless of the love or what I found in love or whatever, is good. I'm cool. Like, I'm blessed.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so what can we look forward to you doing? I mean, we got the album dropping when?
We are hoping in May.
In May.
Because we want to go on tour in June. And the reason why I said that is because I need all my fans to know exactly the lyrics to every song, because it's going to be from start to finish. You're not going to skip it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else are you working with on the album? Do you have any more features, or is it going to be strictly you?
Kent Jones, I know I just did the song with him. That's one of my favorites on the album. Yanni, he produced a song that's one of my favorites on the album, and it took so much to write that song, Jesus. But we got it done, and then I have, you know, like Remy and French on one song, and then DJ Khaled is on the intro.
Okay.
We got Young Thug on another song that's really, really, like, so dope. Because I'm singing at an octave I never really sang at.
What?
So it's really low. It's like T-Bob's octave.
Bad.
Exactly. It's just like that. I don't know why he did that, but yeah. And then Kamaya, she's from my hometown. Mm-hmm. We have her on the album. So.
Nice. Okay. Well, we are really looking forward to hearing the album. We can't wait to see you on tour. Will we see you on any other things? I mean, have you thought about doing some acting, some other stuff?
Yes, girl. I'm glad you asked me that. I'm glad you asked me that because I want to be on Little Shop of Horror.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. Put it out there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
I've been doing it every interview just to make sure God is here.
Well, this is Serious Sex in the Heat. Everybody has it, so they'll get the word to the right people.
Okay, good.
And when you get it, come back and we gotta talk. Cool?
Facts.
All right, that's facts. Keyshia Cole, y'all put your hands together. We held it down. We will look for you with the album in May. 11/11 resets.
Yes.
All right, and how can we get you on social media?
KeyShiaCole is both my Instagram and Twitter.
All right, cool. Thank you, Keyshia, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
This is how we do on Serious Sex in the Heat. All fam. All right, cool.
Gee. So that was cool. Even, yeah.
Do you need any drops or anything? Or?
He didn't give me a list.
Okay.